Welcome to Code Miner Tutorials. Are you new to programming? You are in the perfect place. We will program your mining robot for various challenging tasks. This time we need to repeat actions as long as the vehicle runs out of fuel. To achieve this, we have to talk about the basics of programming. When you have to repeat actions, it is not practical to just copy-paste code. Your code will be very long and unreadable. Also, if you'd like to change something, you will have a hard time. What can you do? Use loops. Loops are a way to repeat the same code multiple times. We will talk about two kinds of loops. The while loop repeats the code in its body as long as its condition is true. We will talk about conditions in another video, just use them as I do for now. Your code needs to remember how many times it has done the action so far. It uses a variable as its memory for counting. Most of the time, your robot needs to store and work with information. A variable is a named storage for data. Imagine it as a labeled box that can contain one value. To create a variable in JavaScript, use the let keyword. Now, we can put some data into it. Or we could create the variable and assign its data in a single step. The name of the variable must be a single word, but I used capital letters to create names that are easy to read. Now back to loops. As you see, we use a variable to store how many times the vehicle dug down so far. We want the vehicle to repeatedly dig down, as long as the variable's value is less than 5. The condition describes that. Let's dig down once. Then your robot has to remember how many times it dug so far. For this we increase the variable's value by 1 in each round. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now count so far has a value of 5. Which is not less than 5. So the condition is false. Therefore, code execution will exit the loop. The other kind of loop is a for loop. The for loop combines the variable declaration, condition check, and variable modification into a single line. As you see, you can easily change how many times the robot should do the action. So choose a big enough number to have it run out of fuel. Now it's your turn. Complete the code as I just did, and tap the Run button on the bottom right. These are just the very basics for you to enjoy Code Miner. You can find these videos in the guides section of the in-game menu. Search for the programming articles. If you'd like to get in-depth knowledge of JavaScript programming, please visit javascript.info and do your homework. See you soon. Have fun coding.